All right, we're going to try something different this time. We're going to talk to an entire racing family, or I guess I should say one section of a racing family. It's the Wagner clan from southeast Saskatchewan. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good, you, Trevor?
Good. Staying warm down there?
Yeah, trying to.
It's pretty awful, isn't it?
Oh, it's brutal.
Are we homeschooling this time of year?
No.
You have to go to school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. One, you have to go to school, and two, you have to go outside to go to school. In case you don't know, that's Brogen in the middle. He runs a slingshot at the Estevan Motor Speedway. The lovely lady up top, that is Lindsey, and that's Tyler over on the other side. Runs a mod. What's it like being a racing family?
Expensive.
Yeah. Very expensive.
I mean, I think it's overall pretty good. Like, that's just what we do on weekends. We just know we're going to the track. Our holidays pretty much revolve around racing, whether we're going to Boone or down to Florida or wherever we're going.
And you kind of grew up with that sort of lifestyle, didn't you, Lindsey?
Yeah, so it all just kind of worked out.
Nothing changed. Just
No.
a new driver and a new number showed up, and that was about it, hey?
Yeah, pretty much.
Tyler, how did you get into the racing world?
Kind of started through with my dad and my grandpa. And I grew up watching my dad at the old Estevan Airport racing, and pretty much took off from there. I've been hooked ever since.
And when did you jump into a car?
I started when I was about 14 years old. I started out at Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Did a few laps in one of my dad's old race cars out there, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
Now, can you two imagine if you got to start racing at 7 like Brogan did?
No.
No.
He's pretty lucky.
What do you think of the racing world, Brogan?
Cool.
Do you have fun out there?
Yeah.
Do you ever get scared?
Sometimes.
Just power through it?
Yeah.
Who would you say is your toughest competition this last year in the slingshot division?
Who's the hardest driver to beat?
Roddy Rayner.
Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? Think you can take him next year?
Maybe.
That's almost positive thinking. I like it. Now, you grew up at a racetrack, Brogan. Is this something you've always wanted to do, or did your parents force you into that car?
Well, I watched the slingshots for a few years, and I decided I want to try it.
So you got a job and a bunch of sponsors and went out and bought a car yourself?
Well, I didn't get a job.
Let somebody else pay for the car while you can, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those two people behind you did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Lindsey, when was your first time in a race car?
I think I was 15, so about 14 years ago.
And being a woman, was it different or was it just natural because it was your family thing?
Yeah, like, I didn't think of it much different. I don't know. Even now, I try not to, like, think of it much different. Just go out there and try the hardest.
Good. And your moment, do you have a moment that was like the best racing moment for you as a driver?
Probably when I won my first feature, I was pretty on cloud 9.
Yeah.
Pretty good high.
That's an exciting time.
Yeah, totally.
Do you make the transition from driver to race mom, or are you the same person?
No, I don't know. I actually found since I became a mom, it's a little bit different for racing, like anxiety-wise and stuff. It's harder. You're a little bit more cautious out on the track, knowing that you got little ones to look after and that rely on you.
See, prior to that, Tyler, she didn't care about you at all.
No, not at all.
Does everybody's family still get involved with wrenching on the cars? or is it just you guys now?
It's pretty much both of our families all together. We kind of park at the same spot there at the races and help each other out and have fun.
That's cool. And I assume you two met at a racetrack somewhere?
Esteban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Minot, maybe. Esteban.
What was the reaction from the parents?
My dad said, "Oh, he's a little bit older, isn't he?" Well, first I asked my dad, how old do you think this guy is? He goes, "Oh, I don't know, probably like 25." So I was like, he's a little older, but he could work.
I take it there's a big age gap between you two?
Yeah, there's 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And my mom's reaction, she didn't recognize who he was, so she had pictured this big 6'3" guy, dark hair, and then he came over for the first time in blonde hair, nothing like what she had pictured.
Was she happy then or upset?
I don't know, she never said.
You have 2 more kids yet to reach racing age. What's the plan for them?
We don't really have a plan just yet because they're kind of still young, but we'd like to get them both in a slingshot.
Brogen will probably upgrade, and then our next one will probably start out in Brogen's if we.
Nothing wrong with a hand-me-down race car, especially a slingshot.
Yeah.
So then Brogen moves up and he starts running your stock car, or does he hop into Dad's mod, or what happens?
What do you think?
Dad, he wants to go in Dad's mod.
Good plan.
Yeah.
You all had a pretty successful year. You only ran 2 races last year, right, Lindsey?
Yeah, I didn't run my car, but I was in Geldy's car for him.
Okay. And still did pretty good. I think you had you raced twice, and both of them were top 10 finishes.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Brogen, 7 top 10 finishes. That's really good. And Tyler, 5 top 5 finishes. Do you think that goes to the number change that you did last year?
Yeah, I pretty much think so.
What caused that?
Over the years, I just had so much bad luck, and I just figured it was a number, and it was time for a change, I guess.
Did you start with the 77?
Yeah, I started right off the get-go with it. And my dad, he had a number when he started. He was 37, so I just kind of combined it somehow together. Had to get the 3 in there. So.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
But sticking with 30 next year?
Yeah.
Have we started working on race cars yet?
Done a little bit. Put a new body on the car and stuck a new body on his new slingshot there. We're just waiting on the wraps there right now. So.
Got exciting wraps planned?
Yeah.
Is it top secret?
You want to tell them about your wrap?
Sure. Cool. It's the same as my dad's wrap.
No. Now I won't be able to tell the 2 cars apart when they're on the track.
Said he wanted to change his luck too.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
What do you guys do when you're not racing?
We do a lot of camping in the summertime.
Yeah, you're camping. We're usually gone at the hockey rink all winter.
That takes up a lot of time.
Yep.
And I hear it's almost more expensive than racing.
I'd be up there, but I don't know. We kind of got our eyes open this last summer when he started racing.
Oh yeah. Even a slingshot's pricey, hey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you just have to hit up the grandpas for more cash or something.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate this. That went very well. I think somebody suggested to me that I get the Labatt family, and I'm like, I could, or I could get a new family that's kind of trickled down from the Labatt side. I thought you 3 would be perfect because everybody races.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. Well, you take care, stay warm, and we hope to see you soon at the Esteban Motor Speedway.
Yeah, same to you too, Trevor.